How would you feel about different types of NSFW tags like Gore and sexual NSFW? That's what NSFL is supposed to be for, but no one uses it anymore. There was an RWTF post earlier where a guy farted his balls out of his ass. There should be a new tag for that. Different sub, same video old.reddit.com. Okay, I was thinking he somehow farted out his balls from the inside. I was horrified at the thought. I'm so glad I read your post, 'cause till then that's what I thought too. Also glad. My mind started reeling at the thought of a new nightmare that I had no clue existed. Then imagined my future self occasionally hesitating to fart. Out of fear. Exactly this. Me too. How would you feel about something that has literally no downsides? Heading over to run popular opinion. Lol. Never been there before, but that is a steaming pile of vanilla wafer eating ass opinions. One of them is it's just as important to teach old people about cybersecurity as it is to teach young people about cybersecurity. Dumbest shit I've read in my life. All the actual unpopular opinions get downvoted. The argument towards downvotes is that you shouldn't care about fake internet points. That's not the point. I don't care about fake internet points, but what I do care about is that downvoted opinions get sent to the bottom of the page. How many times have you seen a post with negative points not because it's trolling, but because it's a differing opinion from the most upvoted comments? This would be good. Helps to specify why it's NSFW. Despite the label standing for not safe for work, I am more worried about seeing gore than sexual stuff, so it would be helpful for me. Yeah, it really makes it awkward for me to filter things when I'm browsing during church. It's awkward as duck when you show your priest someone's fucked up leg when you actually wanted to show them big titty hentai. My priest seems to be more into lolly hentai. Most are into shota stuff. I don't think Al Gore needs his own tag. When you think about it, one tag's for Gore and the other's for Bush. Thumbs up. I have a gory photo of my thumb attempting to be up. That's hot. Part of my foreplay routine is to describe in detail the reattachment process and the lasting side effects of having major hand surgery. Contain yourself. That would be useful if someone was sensitive to gore but was okay with sexual NSFW. Zou tons and tons of us. I don't want to ever see gore. A tit? Sure. An ass? Sure. Tasteful wiener art? Okay. Hand in meat grinder? No thank you. Bring on the PPs and the hoo-haws, but I don't need to see a burned koala to be horrified about climate change. I can read about that shit or see it on my news feed, not mixed in with a fire meme, festival lineup, and endless pictures of cats. And a nude cosplay here and there. Big yes. I like the spider warning one our Australia subreddit has. That saved me from many a pants poo. I want a spider tag PLS, I'm so scared of spiders. Warning, spider to enter Yukahalili Pav within 15 seconds of reading this comment. Prepare. Survive. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. How would you feel about banning these low effort? How would you feel about popular opinion posts? The same way I'd feel about a ban on AskReddit questions that ask how I'd feel about some hypothetical law or rule change, probably. Weren't these kinds of posts banned? Duck yeah. Some subs lately seem to be so fucking happy to post people getting killed. I prefer not to see that shit, so a death tag would be great. Also, different tags for different shit just makes good sense. I think it's a great idea because sexual NSFW makes me uncomfy sometimes, whereas gore never does. Same he. Wait with the duck. Listen man, I've got mild sexual aversion and I'm extremely desensitized to gore. I thought we were getting rid of how do you feel posts? Only if we get an NSFW repost tag for posts like these. I like that. Because I may click something without thinking, if I see boobs that's cool but a dead body is pretty gross. It'd be nice to have a distinction. You men like NSFL? Not safe for lunch? NSFL should be required for content involving life-threatening events. The context for which kind of NSFW it is should be apparent by the thread's title, or which subreddit it's in. As it is, the NSFW tag lets you know it's something you don't want your boss seeing over your shoulder, and that's plenty of help already. Subdividing it into separate tags just means people are always going to use the wrong one. Yes. I would like to have a warning if a post contains Vice President Al Gore content. Why am I NSFW? Hashtag NSFW, sexual hashtag NSFL, Gore. How about ns tag? Like when a guy has a penis 2.5 times the size of mine, it could be labeled not safe for ego. Why bother? Either way, I'm beaten off. NSFW, Gore. NSFL is supposed to be messed up stuff, NSFW more sexual, not something to be watching in public. I miss the NSFL tag, or warning. I can deal with sex and whatever, but videos of animals or people dying horrifically I would like to be warned about. No. Because if it's NSFW, I know that either my dick gone get hard or I'm a still get hard but confused. Big fan. I would never click on a Gore tag, but I would check out other tags if it's specified. NSFW definitely needs subcategories. Not all nipples are sexual, for example. Sometimes members of the LGBT community need to talk about human sexuality and human anatomy. Not all naked bodies are porn. Gore for Gorknips nipple pics that aren't pornographic. Ideal for medical or queer transitioning dudes, tasteful nudes, classical art or the like. NSFW GP graphic porn, the money shot. nsfw fan art, porn that is created, usually for fanfiction. NSFWHS human sexuality. Let's talk about sex. Tips would fit nicely with this. NSFWNS not sexual, but you still shouldn't be caught with it at work. That would be great. It can be very misleading when you're a Gore person and see a NSFW video girl gets ripped in half and instead it's scary monster dicks. Not safe for work. Is not safe for work. Doesn't really matter if it's boobs or a decapitation, does it? There should be one for Gore, sexual, and maybe weird. Title of your sex tape. I don't care. We need nsfw baganishis for tag not safe for work unless you work in an industry where blood and guts are normal, in which case it is actually safe for work. Well, it would sure help narrow my searches a fair bit. Yes, oh yes. This post has been tagged as both Gore NSFW and sexual NSFW. Please read in both voices. You should also be able to personally mark an entire sub or a specific flare as NSFW or spoiler for yourself. So say you're on a subreddit for a TV show you like and they don't have a spoiler policy on fan art. So you set the fan art flare on that sub to be equivalent to a spoiler flare. I would make the tag sexual content and graphic content, and I want this so badly, because I'm okay with NSFW posts that are the first one but not the second one. My question is, what if it contains both? Like some dude ducking an eye socket? Do I tag it as Gore or sexual? Yeah, I want a warning of what isn't safe for work before I throw up to a pic of a decapitated child. I don't understand, why is Al Gore NSFW? Every time I see NSFW, I hope for porn, I back the duck out if anything else. Do it, said in the voice of our glorious emperor. I'm just gonna masturbate to it either way, don't see the point really. There should definitely be an NSFL tag. People on Ruguro would be very confused. Literally couldn't give less of a flying duck. Reddit, how would you feel about something everyone agrees with? How about banning these questions? NGL, I just mark everything as sexual NSFW. I mean, it's got to be someone's fetish, right? Lol, how many ducking times is this going to be asked in this subreddit? Ike where you work. But where I work not much is unsafe for work. Besides violating OSHA laws.